And 3! Smiles go for miles! Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamek, this is Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. I forget what sort of Pokemon we have. I don't think Dobby would make a very good normal flying type for us to count on. You know, Starly can be kind of good, but then we've used up flying type gummies on Serena. Susan is unique in being our only ice type. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to spend all my gummies before things get really out of hand there. But either way, in previous episodes, but not this episode, we found out that some terrible person who has a laugh similar to Team Skull's leader, Skuntank, has taken the water float and hidden it at Amp Plains. This is a very terrible thing to do. Don't do this. So we've got to go to the Amp Plains, get it back. But before we did that, I went on a little bit of a grinding spree. Nothing too big, just giving Misery and Serena a few levels because they will become important members of the team eventually. I guess we've got these boxes to appraise as well. Ariolu Tail. It's a shame that we re-rolled because it would have been handy for that. No, I want to pay. I just want to skip the appraisal scene. A Float Fang. So most of the Pokemon that have sets of rare items fall into two categories. They're either starter Pokemon or they're Pokemon with baby forms. That's the biggest connection that I've been able to come up with. The Buizel line is the hard exception, and I don't really get why, but I guess there's quite a few hard exceptions. It's just kind of really weird. That would be something that that a remaster could do. It could add rare items for all Pokemon as sets, and not just, here's a 3-star strong item at the end, a Grovy card, huh? I don't know, it just feels kind of funny to me that we have the rare item for the Pokemon that's causing a little bit of trouble for everyone. It's not that bad, of course. I mean, it's just corrupting the flow of time completely. We've seen much worse, haven't we? You have a yellow gummy for sale. The problem is that it's a yellow gummy, so it doesn't help out any of the Pokemon that I have. Darn it, that's a good TM! Oh yeah, I said I was going to take Budew to the Electivire shop. 500 Poke is pretty steep though. We have enough for a blizzard if it ever happens. Oh yeah, we got gold ribbons, didn't we? It's got to be so confusing to Kecleon, isn't it? Or maybe it's such a tease to him that we keep coming over and thinking, ooh, ooh, ooh. And he thinks, oh, am I gonna get a sale? No, they ran off. Oh, they've come back again? Oh, wait, no, they ran off to Kangaskhan's storage. Darn it, am I ever gonna get rid of this Energy Ball TM? Speaking of which, you could argue that with Energy Ball we don't need Mega Drain. Here's my counter argument. More attacking moves. And Energy Ball fills a different niche to Water Sport. I mean, it fills a different niche to Mega Drain. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure that the used TM sells for they won't even buy it at the Kecleon shop, and at the very least it's just one Poke. There we go. So, every time you use Energy Ball, you follow up with Growth. Now here's the question, do we have enough if Blizzard makes it back to the shop? No, but I'm quite sure that the next time we visit Duskull Bank we can say we'll have 25 Poke at least. So this is kind of a bad idea, taking Misery into the next bot dungeon. Counterpoint. If we take Misery with us, then she can get levels up until we get the Pokemon I want to recruit. I can't imagine what sort of bullies would do something like this. I mean, threatening little kids like those brothers really stinks. We have to get their water float back, Ekam. And because we're going for that, I'm leaving the stamina band on to expand our time in this dungeon so I can hunt for certain Pokemon recruits. Oh, right! I forgot to mention, this is the point where monster houses can start appearing. And I don't have any orbs that can really deal with that, can I? Maybe we have the level advantage at the moment. We can hope. You're still in go after the foes mode, aren't you? Oh, you are not what I wanted, but sure you can join. It's a shame that you're male because I could have called you Haru. Instead, we're going to call you Amphi in reference to the Johto region. You go away from here because you're gonna get absolutely wasted otherwise. So, the big threat I see here is that Plusle and Minun, because they're going to buff each other by being on the same side, so we want to get rid of them ASAP. Speaking of which, you need to fry. Sure, why not? Here's an obscure name. Positron. Reference to City of Heroes. Speaking of which, get out of here because it's a monster house. So what happened with that Elekid directly in front of me? He tried to hit Misery, but because she's in a wall, he can't hit her. Only specific attacks can hit Pokemon hiding in walls, which is why it's really powerful, and I imagine it's why they're programmed to try and stay out of them. I have a Reviver Seed. It's why I'm playing with fire here. No pun intended. Now here's the problem. Misery is actually going to leave the wall to get to me. Which is why we set her IQ to wait, her tactic to wait there, so she stays out of trouble. That Thunder Wave actually got really out of hand, didn't it? I didn't want to bring Ace out there because super effective damage and a tank, but then he's also taking super effective damage. Elekid. I need to know whether this Pokemon has what I want. Static, you do not, so you aren't sticking around. On the upside, this was a lot of experience for Misery. Ooh, it's kind of hard to come up with a name for that. There's plenty of girl names that start with EL, but not so many boy names that come to mind. Oh, just barely not enough room. I was thinking of naming you after an interesting character from Limbus Company, and also the character from a book, Don Quixote, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. So we wiped out the entire group, but it's still playing the Monster House music? You know what I have to do now? I have to open up the book to Amp Plains so I know exactly where the Pokemon I want appears, just in case it doesn't appear on... Because it's entirely possible that it just doesn't appear on this floor. And I don't want to waste my time and risking running into... Yeah, the Pokemon I want appears on floor 3, so we have to... This was a complete waste of time. Okay, I was wondering if Misery might be able to learn another support skill for us. I'm actually kind of surprised that Misdreavus can't learn Light Screen. Seems like the sort of move a ghost type like her would be able to learn easy. I don't know, I'm kind of proud of the name Misery. It matches up with Misdreavus, and I do like the goth girls. There's a gummy for Serena when we're done with here. But this is 3F, so the Pokemon that we want will start appearing now. Hang on. Ah, okay. Sorry, just a thing I read in the map. I won't talk about it yet. I think I saw the Pokemon I wanted just run away from us, darn it. That means we should turn around and head the other way, because they're just gonna keep headed in that direction. You're still set for go after the enemy, aren't you? No, buddy, stop doing that. That energy ball is getting very out of hand, isn't it? You know, it's entirely possible that the Pokemon that I saw is actually a Mareep. My level's up. I mean, you're level 18, you did actually catch up pretty quickly. Anyway, one more lap and... it was just a Minun. Yeah, that energy ball. The catch here is that we have to make sure that Buddy doesn't step on a Wonder Tile like that and lose all of his growths. The upside is that because we're about to leave this floor, we don't need to worry about it there, but still that's a thing to keep in mind when dealing with stat boost moves. Wonder Tiles will also delete positive changes. Shockwave. A good move, but not one for me. Actually, can I take a look at the move itself? Inflicts damage on the target even at a distance. It never misses. Wait, we can... Oh, we could teach it to Misery. Unfortunately here, it's not going to be very good, so I'll refrain. I feel like something I actually should have gotten was gotten out my supply of radar orbs. Oh hey, it's a Minun! This means that you can get another City of Heroes reference as your name. Okay, we can't put in that... Can't put in the hyphen, so we've just got to go for it has one full name, Antimatter, the name of the alternate universe evil version of Positron. But he was actually probably the most decent out of that area because he wasn't an absolute good guy, but he was still pretty decent. Sure, we can skip this floor. We don't want to spend all day on this episode after all. I'd like to have lunch. Except it's nowhere near lunchtime, so I think the better way to put it is I'd like to have dinner. I knew it! I should have known! I should have known! I should have known! I should have known! Okay, the entire team... Get away from here. Oh boy, since I was just complaining about... I shouldn't recruit more of a Pokemon, but... Hang on a tick. 6F. Oh, my bad. They don't actually appear in this part of the dungeon. It's actually the deep part of Amp Plains where the Pokemon I'm looking for appears. So I just want to blitz through, get to the floor, get to the stairs as fast as I can. Misery, wait there. Buddy, you hold your ground there. And I guess Ace, you start coming this way as well. Actually, everyone switch over to Let's Go together. Now that they can only hit me one at a time, we've got a much easier chance of getting through all this. The trick is to back off into the corridor without also swapping places with the person behind you. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, they gave you the ability to push your entire team at the cost of consuming extra belly. And while 90% of the time this is useless when you actually want to swap places with your partners, rather than push them out of the way, I can certainly see the use in these monster houses. You know this would go a lot faster if you guys stop picking up the gummies. Buddy grew a level. If not for the fact that Misery moved in the wrong direction, I actually would have pulled them back to this intersection. I would have pulled them back to the intersection so that we could have ganged up on them with Ace or Buddy to my left, and so Buddy was actually in a good position. And the other remaining behind me. The problem is that because of how Misery moved, I didn't feel confident in being able to pull the Pokemon back the entire way, and I'll back you up with my Growlithe. Okay, you've got to wait in position there because clearly you've gotten lost. So yeah, we've got to make it for the Far Amp Plains, and all things considered... Oh wow! We actually used up all of my Geopebbles. That's a little bit of a problem. Anyway, we just need to make it to floor 10. I can see use for Confuse Ray, not so much for Spite. Misery, why? If she gets into trouble, then I'm just going to send her home with the rescue team badge, because it's better that than let her eat into my supply of Reviver Seeds. I don't really get why she's so easy to get lost in this one. Oh, you identified Misery, didn't you? I identified you with Fireball. Right, there's the problem with moves with a... There's the problem that you have with moves that increase speed or decrease speed. It gives them an extra turn immediately, which can get a little bit rude. Especially with Stomp. Here's a question. Will we be able to make it to 10th floor soon? Oh wait, you aren't part of the party. And here we go. Oh wait, no, it's 10th floor is the end of it. It isn't the break at floor 10, my bad. We have no idea what's waiting for us. We need to go carefully, Ekam. Where next? I'll go anywhere with you, Ekam. I like how she's actually using the little happy sing-song note there. She's like she's a Yandia ghost type. There, it's canon now. I'll show you how useful I can be, Ekam. Or how I can be useful. Anyhow, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky, we go further into Far Ant Plains. Until then guys, take care, I'll see you all around. We definitely can't take her with us to the boss area. That's not a good idea.